Y'all, today we're talking about the cost of being with a narcissist, the cost of being in a toxic relationship, because y'all, it's not free. Being with a narcissist is not free. Let's keep it, look, y'all know I like to keep it hot. I like to keep it ready. Hot and ready like a Little Caesars pizza is what I always say, and that's what we're talking about today. It's going to absolutely cost you something to be in a relationship with a narcissist. And this is not me trying to be funny. This is not me trying to just like bring doom and gloom to you, because as a diagnosed narcissist myself, my name is Hammock if you're new here, like I have to let you know this because I talk to survivors and thrivers every single day over Zoom or in my support group or in the channel memberships or whatnot, y'all. You can find all that at mentalhealness.net. But I have to say this because so many people get into these relationships and you don't understand the cost of when you keep going back, when you keep picking the phone up, when you keep texting them, when you keep opening the door when they show up at your house late at night. You don't understand the cost of these relationships until you get around somebody that's actually been through it, until you get around somebody that's actually that will tell you, hey, look, I've been through the same exact thing. You can learn from my mistakes. You can learn from my errors. You can learn from my experience. And some people do learn from their experience. Well, some people, there's some stuff going on where they don't think it's going to happen to them. Well, I'm prepared for it. It ain't going to happen to me. I'm not going to waste as much time. I'm not going to waste this. It's going to cost you something. Now, you have to ask yourself, in order to fully heal or to even start your healing journey, you have to ask yourself, you want to be with this person. Are you willing to pay the price that it's going to cost you to be with this person? Are you? Because it's going to cost you something. It's not free, y'all. It's not free. Nothing in life is free, but narcissistic relationships have an astronomical price tag attached to them. Are you willing to pay the price for this person? Well, it depends on what the price is. Like, give me a number. Can we negotiate a little bit? No, there's no negotiation. Are you willing to pay the price? Because I'm about to tell you what it's going to cost you. One of the main things it's going to cost you is your life. It could cost you your life, right? Not just like them unaliving you, not them taking your life. But it could cost you your youth. It could cost you it could cost you seemingly the prime of your life, because that right there destroys people. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. When I'm talking to people over Zoom, that's the biggest regret that most people have, is giving them too much time. Because when you give a narcissist so much time, they are not wasting their time. You are. You feel like you're wasting their time. You feel like you're wasting your time, because that narcissist, their needs are getting met. Yours are not, right? As a narcissist, my needs are getting met in this relationship. Regardless of how many times we come together and break up, I'm getting my needs met. I'm getting what I want from you. You're the person that's left high and dry because you're the person that has to sacrifice so much to be with me. You do. You have to give up something. It's going to cost you. And a lot of times it costs you your time, your life, your energy force, your health. Like, y'all, these relationships have such a stupendous price tag attached to them that so many people end up paying willfully or unwillfully, right? Willingly or unwillingly. You're going to pay it regardless, right? You're going to pay it regardless. And this is what happens to so many people. You really, really have to. You're going to pay this price regardless. Narcissistic people, toxic ass people are going to cost you your life, your time, your youth, your 20s, your 30s, your early teens to your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s. You could be 65, 75 years old, getting broken up with, getting discarded, going through the discard phase when you know you should have left when you was 20. I'm telling you, so many people will tell you this. People in my support group, they're in their 50s and 60s. They'll tell these young folks, like, hey, look, you're 23. You're going to be angry as hell when you get 40 if you're still with this person. It's going to take you so much longer to heal because you're going to be so depressed. You're going to be so sad that you gave this person so much time. It's going to take way longer to heal than what it would have been if you would have just left earlier. Because it's going to cost you, y'all. It's going to cost you your mental health. So many people, like I tell this to so many people right here. Not only do narcissists need to go to therapy, which is a fact, right? The survivor of narcissistic abuse needs to go to therapy as well to heal. Like, you have to go to therapy too to heal from it, to heal from narcissistic abuse. You probably need to, especially prolonged exposure to it. You probably have to go to therapy as well to heal from this, to deal with it. It's going to cost you your mental health, because prolonged exposure to gaslighting can actually cause brain damage. I actually got this written down to do a longer video on, but prolonged exposure to gaslighting can actually cause brain damage. Imagine giving up your brain health for a toxic person, for an abuser. Imagine giving up your brain health for a manipulator, for an abusive, manipulative person. Imagine giving that up for this person. It's because it's going to cost you that right there. You're going to go to therapy, and like I said, you're probably going to end up in therapy. There's nothing wrong with therapy, of course. I'm a huge proponent of therapy. I've been in therapy 8 years. I love it. But you don't want to have to go if you don't need to. You know what I mean? If you can avoid it, you might want to avoid it. You see what I'm saying? Because it's going to cost you your mental health. And sometimes, y'all, it's going to cost you your physical health, too. Y'all know it. You know it's going to cost you your physical health as well, because so many people that are dealing with narcissistic abuse or toxic relationships, you know it's going to cost you your physical health. You're like, man, damn, this is hectic. I got to deal with this person. I'm sick now. Stress has gotten me sick. The stress of this relationship has aged me. I get headaches all the time. I get hives. I have allergic reactions to stuff I've never been allergic to before, but now I do. What are these narcissistic onset allergies come from, right? Toxic relationship allergies. Where did they come from? You stress, you gained weight, you lost a lot of weight, your head hurts, you can't see, you get hives, you get acne. What's this stuff called? Eczema. When you scratching it, when you had the flakes, I think it's called eczema. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm ignorant about that. But it could cost you so much. There's so many people in my comment section when I do a video about health-related issues of narcissistic relationship. And so many people in the comment section be like, hey, Lee, I was sick as hell all the time. I was on 19 medications. And when I left that relationship, I'm on 0. It's costing you your physical health. Is this the price that you're willing to pay to be with this person? Is it worth it? Let me work it. Put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to. Shout out to Missy Elliott. But think about that right there. Is it worth the price? What are you getting? Ask yourself, what are you getting in return? I'm sacrificing my mental health, my physical health, my time, my youth, my energy. What am I getting in return? What are you getting in return? And be honest. Be truthful. A liar, a manipulator, somebody that you might not even be physically attracted to. Like, what are you getting in return? What do you get in return? I'm getting this person. What is this person? Who is this person? Write it down. Be honest with yourself. You want to heal? Write it down. Because it's going to take a while to understand. For you to understand, you're going to feel it. It's going to hurt. One of the things that hurts so many people is writing down, is understanding what you went through. Because so many people are going to be embarrassed or ashamed of the experiences. I can't believe I let that happen, Lee. I can't believe that happened to me. I can't believe I went through that. I can't believe this. I can't believe that. Yeah. It can be damn near unbelievable for so many people that they have experienced this, right? It absolutely, truly can. So that's why it's important right now for you to write down who this person actually is and write down what the cost is. Are they worth it? Are they? I'm just telling you, y'all. Another thing that this relationship can cost you is your relationships, y'all. This is one of the most important things right here. These relationships, these toxic relationships can cost you your genuine, authentic, healthy relationships. It could cost you your best friends. Your siblings might start reaching out to you. Your family, your parents might cut you off because they're tired of hearing about it. They're tired. You went back, bye. I talked to a woman this morning. She said, if I go back, she said, I know I can't go back, because if I go back, my mom said she would cut me off. My dad said he will never talk to me again. That's my own dad. I'm a daddy's girl. My daddy said, if I go back to this toxic relationship, he'll never talk to me again. Because like they didn't they didn't help me move out. They didn't call the police on this person. They didn't came and got me. And I went back and they said, I'm not doing it no more. I can't do it no more. I can't watch you destroy yourself. You know, we have to protect our own mental health. I can't watch you destroy yourself. So that's one thing that's keeping her from going back. But she's still thinking about going back. That's why she talked to me. That's why she's talking to me. She's still thinking about going back, even after everybody said it's going to cut her off. Because she knows it, because it hurts. It's a pain. There's pain associated with leaving, ain't it? There's pain. It's going to hurt, but it's going to cost you your relationship. Sometimes your kids in this relationship, when you're in a toxic relationship with it could be their child's other parent, or it could be a step parent, or it could be just your boyfriend or girlfriend. Sometimes your kids cannot wait to grow up to get out of the house, to get away from you. Sometimes your kids cannot wait to grow up to get away from you. The toxicity that they've been kept in, they cannot wait to get away from your ass. They cannot wait to get out of the household to cut you off. Not just your abusive partner who might or may not be their parent, their other parent. They can't wait to get away from you. I've talked to the children of narcissistic relationships. I've talked to them before. They're like, I wish my parent would have left because I had to end up cutting them off too. The non-abusive parent, the non-narcissistic parent, I had to cut them off too because I didn't want I struggle my own mental health to know my mom is getting her ass beat. My dad is getting beat up. My dad is getting abused. Like, so many people are in these situations that they wish the other parent would leave. Right. I know it sucks to even hear that, but it can cost you a relationship with your kids. Your best friend might cut you off. I know people are like, well, if they cut you off because you're in a toxic relationship, Lee, they're not your friends in the first place. Yeah, there can be an argument. I can see how there can be an argument made for that. But you also can understand that other people can set boundaries with you too, y'all. Other people can set boundaries with you. Just, hey, look, I'm gonna be your friend, but you can't talk about them no more. I don't want to hear about them no more. I've told you my piece. I can't hear it no more. And then you do it again and they cut you off. And then you mad at them for cutting you off. Cause they say, hey, I told you this person is abusive. Look, you become a buzzkill around everybody else. But everybody's having a good time. You come over there crying about your abusive relationship that they've told you to leave 25 times. And you went back, or they helped you move out. You see what I'm saying? And you went back and they're just like, look, we can't hear it no more. We can't deal with it no more. And you can see how they can cost you your friendships. It can cost you your genuine friendships, your genuine relationships. This can cost you those. There's a price tag attached to toxicity. There's a price tag attached to toxic relationships. Are you willing to pay the price for them? Of course, it can cost you money. Like I try to keep these videos about 12, 13 minutes. So, of course, it can cost you your finances or your dream. It could cost you. It literally could cost you your future endeavors, your future dreams, your hopes and dreams could go right down the drain because you wanted to give this toxic person another chance because you didn't want to leave. You see what I'm saying? Again, I'm not telling you to leave. I'm just saying, hey, weigh your options. Think about what it is costing you. What is the price tag that is attached to this toxic relationship? And write it down. Write down the price tag in the comment section if you want to, or write it down in your own journal. I would love to see the price tags that you've attached to this. And is it worth it? What is the cost versus the benefit? Anyways, y'all, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Click one of the videos on the screen right here to watch another one. YouTube pick one of these videos. YouTube said best for you, best for viewer. So YouTube pick one of these videos for you. So hit the subscribe button, y'all, and I'm out. Peace.